Hey everybody, fWhip here, and welcome on back to Xlife, where I am on a boat. Last episode, we came through here and started working on the front beach area, as well as building up some palm trees, got our road kind of started throughout here, and built up our yacht off the coast a little bit here, and I love it. We got a lot of progress done, and today I'm hoping we can come throughout here and do a lot of terraforming on this island. I think that'd be something great to tackle later in today's episode. If you're excited for today's Xlife episode, please be sure to click that like button down below. But first and foremost, folks, we've got something else very important to tackle. There has been a lot of suspicious activity happening around the Xlife server between a cult and now a coven is on here, and falling fish are happening, or I don't even know where that dude came from. But there's a lot of weird things happening in the world right now, and we need some help. We need some help to be able to clarify what's going on here, and I think these guys right over here are going to be the greatest people to help us out. Nope, I want to be your friends. Hi. Probably don't want to get the banner guy, and one just died in lava. That's a bummer. We don't want to get the banner guy here, so I'm going to get the rest of them and just take them back home with us. Thankfully escaping the others, and hopefully they won't miss their friends that we are kidnapping, and we're going to be turning into something much, much nicer. With a little bit of space cleared out in the side of Mount fWhip over here, I think we can set up something pretty well to be able to make something really cool happen down here. If you didn't know, there's a way to change the pillagers from having their crossbows into being friendly pillagers. To do that, we first and foremost need one of these guys right in here being a iron golem for ourselves. He's gonna hang out down there doing his own thing. And then we need to give ourselves a few spots where we can put some pillagers. I'm sorry, buddy, these guys might not like you too much for a little while. Now, if we put some water right down in there, and then we drop one of our pillagers right over in this point, he should start to shoot at the iron golem, or at least at me, and that's able to make it through the water. How do I do this? Tried adding more water. Still not. Oh, it's working, kind of. Is it working now? Oh, it is working. I think we just need one more water source in there. That'll be great. And then we just need to AFK for a long time. Iron Golem, can you go sit in this corner? Well, he doesn't seem to want to shoot at the Iron Golem, but he really doesn't like me. Oh, he just hit the Iron Golem. Well, I've got two modules set up now, and they really don't like the Iron Golem, so I think I might be sitting here for a little while until we can get all of them. Basically, what I'm waiting for is those crossbows eventually will break. And they will become friendly pillagers because they don't like punching people. They only like shooting people. I don't know, they're weird like that. I guess this is my life for the next little while. I'll catch up with y'all when we got a bunch of these guys ready to go. The constant twanging of arrows seems to have subsided here, and I think we have 4 friendly pillagers for ourselves. Let's go ahead and take a look. In capsule number 1, we have our first member of the Magic Police. Look at him, he's a friendly boy. Hi, buddy, how you doing? See, he doesn't hurt me because he doesn't have a weapon anymore. Yay! And with that, we are now halfway done, so I just gotta do one more round of this, and we'll be all good, and we can start deploying the Magic Police. No matter what I do, it's just scary standing in here. There's 4 arrows coming at me constantly from every single side, and one day I swear it's gonna hit me. We now have 8 members of the Magic Police for ourselves, and I think it's time that we go drop them off. 4 of them we're gonna be dropping off inside of the Church of Jeremy, and they're just gonna hang out over here. Of course, with a few signs out front, and then we'll just drop all 4 of these guys inside here. And they're just gonna do their investigation work. It'll be great. I don't think they follow me anymore either, which is awesome. And lastly, coming up to the Coven here, which I think has a lot more magical activity going on, and there's a J right here. I'm curious about that. Is that a child of Donkey Jeremy? I don't know what's happening here. I definitely saw this J, and then was like, oh, I'll keep going, and totally missed the doorway to get inside. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw these guys probably here in the center. That seems right. Our Magic Police seems to be making himself right at home here in front of the fireplace. Do your investigating work, man. Come on, that's not what we paid you for. Now it's time to get out of there before we get caught, and we've got a few other things that we've got to tackle today. And one is involving the art auction that I bought a few things for, and I feel really bad that I haven't displayed them yet, because the artist who created these did such an amazing job with it. I believe Jelly Bean YouTube made all of them, and I really want to be able to display them. So I was thinking, we have this room right over here. This one right in here where all of our maps are on the floor that I didn't do anything with. I legitimately haven't done anything with this room at all, besides throw some maps down here that I really should not be storing on the floor. So what I want to do is take these maps and move them to the floor right over here. Or maybe in the wall. We can put them on the wall because the flowers are on the floor of this building. I don't know why. I just never really got around to finishing these things. But for now, I know I want to turn this one over here into our own private game room. We have the casino after all, but I thought it'd be cool to make our own private one here at our Mount fWhip vacation. I guess this is our vacation home. The mansion, whatever we want to call this place. So I'm going to get these guys moved over to there. I'm going to get some interior work done in this place, and we'll put those paintings up on the walls in here. Quick interruption while we are working on the interior over there as I realized, well, first and foremost, we're still missing the card that we need from Scott. So I was saving that one, and then I was like, maybe the auction house has a few more here. And there are, above my head. Which leads me to believe, why am I don't have a card yet? Why don't I have one? We're all the way down to 5. What am I going to be, like the 2? I don't know. But anyways, I don't remember putting that thing in here, but I'm going to take another one. Somebody bid for me. I did not bid that. But we're going to just up Scott by another 5 there and put in 40 diamonds to that. And I don't know if there's any other cards around here. I think that's all 4 of them together, which would be amazing. This is where I'd put my 5th card, if I had one. And this is what the rest of the room looks like. I want to make something rather open so we can bring some decks of cards in here, have some game time, whatever it might be. But we've got space on the walls around here, so my plan is, if we can get that one, to stretch them going all the way around here. And I think there'll be enough spots to get the whole deck. If there is a whole deck in the end, I have no idea, but I figured it'd be pretty awesome. So I shrunk them all down to fit them in here, and I think they look great. I'm super excited about this project, though. It's something we can focus on for the next little while of just kind of keeping things moving throughout here. And then I did move the maps over to this side, and I realized since putting them on a wall and not being on a grass blocks on the ground, they look so much better. I don't know what we're doing with this room. Any ideas for what to do with this room? Please be sure to let me know. But we've got stage number 1 after we finished a lot of the upper area. We've got stage number 2 after we fully finish the upper area, as well as kind of tweaks number 1 and farmland zone. And then stage number 3, which I believe we still actually have to finish up the farmland zone. The statue isn't on there. And maybe we'll do some more farmland stuff out of there, because I want to get some more fields in, but I feel bad stretching too much further up closer to Jack's place, because I know Catherine doesn't want me to go down here any further. So we'll see on that one. Any ways that we can expand this area, let me know. We could always start encroaching up that way and take over the village. That sounds like a project I really don't need to start. Well, we also have the island working right now. I feel like we don't need to be tackling 2 major things at once. That being said, though, old Jimmy over here is bone mealing up this area of land that he took down at the Mushroom Island. Y'all might have recognized us being a little bit different earlier in today's episode. Cool. 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 Cool, cool. That's a big shark. Or a whale. I don't know. But what I do know, folks, is I want to go ahead and spend some time terraforming around here, getting a lot of work done in this place, and I think it's going to be a good thing to do on live streams. So, hello, future fWhip people watching this video now. Past fWhip went live over on Twitch. You can find a link in the description if you want to catch them in the future. And what I want to spend some time doing is terraforming the outside edge of the island so we have something more completed. I really want to focus on getting the cliffs up here on the back so we can have something better to kind of scale the island off as we're going and get a lot of the dirt and grass placed down for the actual landscaping area that we can walk on top of, because right now there's mycelium everywhere and we don't want that to be around any further. So let's see what we can do in about 2 hours of working on this place. Cool. Vacation mode, fWhip, chilling out here on my lovely beach, holding on to my blocks of dirt, because you know what? We're the king of dirt. That's true. It's it. There might be some imposters here on the server who are trying to take that claim away from me, but it's mine. It's mine. Dirt. These dirt blocks are mine. I control them. They're all mine. Somebody out here on the server thinks the magic power that I showed them how to do months ago is their own unique thing and everything like that. But you know, right over here, this one right here, yeah, we have the powers over dirt as well, everybody. This is my thing. But anyways, folks, just finished up the stream, got all this stuff worked out over here, and check this out. We've got so much grassland for ourselves over here. Absolutely loving working on this place. It is looking a million times better. On the outside, we cut off the islands back here so they're a little bit more cleaned up. This eventually here is going to be some sand for ourselves, and we added in some cliff faces, so we have this cool stuff in here. It's ready for some builds to go on top of it, looking much more naturalized. And we got the bit of like the cliff face bulwark type thing going around the entire area, just to smooth some things out. We'll add some sand and everything around the outside of that, or people can come and take it down if they want it, like a dock or something back here. Just wanted some little bits of consistency to the whole thing. Throwing on the ring to make sure it's easier to move around is I'm planning on bringing the cliff face all the way around here, going all the way around this point, and still having some sand on that little jut out there, so the cliff's going to kind of follow where that line of the terrain is. Bringing it all the way down here, and finally ending somewhere right at this point. This hill's probably going to come down a good amount, and we'll just kind of keep going from there. And I love all of my cluck shrooms. They're hanging inside of here. They're great. They're just chilling. Absolutely love it. They're hanging out in here. I got my new vacation stuff on. If I didn't mention that, it's vacation time over here at the island. If you didn't know, vacation island, beach town, all that cool stuff. Vacation. Could definitely use one of those right about now. That all being said, though, I noticed a sign down here. It looks like Catherine is jumping on building some of the homes around here, which is going to be awesome. And what I wanted to do, was there one over here? No, none of these can be taken off yet. Just kidding. The dirt supplies are starting to dwindle a little bit, and I added some stone over here as well for the cliff faces and everything, and it's looking really, really great around here. I know Jimmy took down this entire place, as we mentioned earlier, and he's talking about building some of the roads here soon. So I thought it'd be kind of nice to focus on a little bit of building here ourselves, because, you know, we did all that big stuff over there, and I want to, first and foremost, stand on the water, and second here is I want to get a bit of a bridge across this point. I feel like we need that bridge to be completed throughout here so we know what's happening on both sides. I wanted to go with something over here that would have a few arches to it. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we can use this as a way for we could dig the ground down a little bit further later on, and the sea life can get in and out more easily as it's moving throughout here. It's not really something boats could get underneath unless we're talking Minecraft boats, but I still think it's cool nonetheless. Coming over here though, I was thinking we could bring in a little bit of white to it using our marble. It would help to lighten up the bricks from being so dark as they are right now. So I was thinking we could do the polished marble stairs right here and just do this as almost like a bit of a support structure. It was feeling very flat and we needed something to it. So I think that'd be really cool. Then over here on the corners, we'll figure out some way to mix this up. We could almost do a little bit of something like this. I wish we had the new copper blocks that they've been talking about for the new Minecraft update, to be honest. Like that right here, on top of that being a little bit of a copper tinge to that would be, oh, that'd be amazing. I think I'm actually addicted to doing that as a little topper point for anything that's a 2x2 just because it looks so good. But that brings us throughout this whole point right in here. And then we've got the road to deal with, which right now is coming out to this layer. And I think we could just bring it right across here and then just start it going directly out at this point. We'll probably bring some slabs throughout here to round this area off, like slabs and stairs. And then it's okay if this is revealing from underneath. I don't mind that too much. And then we kind of bring ourselves as, let's see, that's 5. And then we go... we probably want 5 wide on everything. I think honestly the road might need to be pushed back over to here a little bit further just so it makes more sense, because then we can have the 5 wide pathway and we can take these out, which take forever to break. Why did I use this wallpaper craft block? I don't know. It's still forever. No matter what tool I use, I don't know what it is. I've tried everything. No. Why are there phantoms? I really just need to sleep instead of using the time one constantly. It took me forever to break these blocks so much that it turned to nighttime out here. Well, we've got this figured out so far, and I think I need to break. And the final one. Thank you. No, I need to break more. No. And that brings us to something more along these lines, and I think that'd be great working its whole way down here. We can build up the other side of the bridge, and then obviously need to detail it more. Honestly, just some simple iron bars across the top of this could look really nice. Just some simple feature that prevent people from falling off into the water is probably all we need here. Coming down here for the bridge now, I've worked on the other side, got everything pretty much caught up, and rounding out these areas out here at the base so it's not just that flat blocky look, and I think this is a good way to go. Just doing stair and then a slab in the middle so it doesn't feel as pointed, helps lower it down a bit further and doesn't create this kind of craziness that we have just being able to see the road from the underside. And then I was thinking I also added in some bricks inside of here as well, and I think what I might do is get rid of you, and then we can just do this. That'll be much better for those gaps. And then I think for this, I'm literally just going to add in a bunch of stone slabs going across the entire ceiling. And that should work to keep the little bit of gray down here that we have and that I kind of want to keep, but it'll help it a lot with making it feel not like the bottom side of a road. Now, as the bricks are such a busy texture, especially compared to everything else that we have down here, I don't want to make this area too highly detailed. Like coming in here and breaking up like these blocks and things like that and just giving them more variation. I feel like if we do that, it's going to actually take away from the look behind this whole place. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave those for now. What I am going to do, however, is on top of these points, because we need to get some light poles out here, I was thinking we could put little pillars on top of them, and we can attach some lights on top of that to help this area have a little bit more of a glow to it. As mentioned, I was thinking some simple iron bars as a bit of a railing up here could do a great job to prevent people from really thinking they should jump over the edge of this one. If they want to, you know, they can still climb over. I'm not going to tell them they can't. If their friend's jumping off the bridge and they also want to jump off the bridge, you know, that's kind of on them. But what I'm thinking we can do is, I know these are a little weird, but I thought just a simple street light like this until we get a better idea. There's probably some modded block I could use that'd be much better for the atmosphere we're creating out here, but I thought something like this could be a good way to go for ourselves, and it gives a really cool little bit of a glimpse of everything up here. I think that'll be great. And now, what's it look like at nighttime? Ooh, I do like that. I like that a lot. You know what? Actually, I'm going to lower them down. The double fence is kind of bugging me. I think if we had the possibility for it, some polished granite walls might work a little bit better out here, but the granite block inside of this, because we're playing a modded, is very, very hard to find because all of the modded ores are everywhere. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and leave this one like this for now, but there's one thing. I know I said I wasn't going to add much detail. I got to fix something here real fast. I know I said I wasn't going to micro detail this place, but it just had to happen. It was way too flat. There we go. That is looking much more like a bridge that I don't mind having inside my Minecraft world. Just that little bit of the tweak right here. Just a simple quarter block missing out of that entire row just makes it feel so much more dynamic and alive, and just something like it's actually present inside this world instead of just a weird blocky structure that stands out. Especially when we compare it to everywhere we have the vertical slabs and these bushy things and everything like that. It's looking much, much better. This build over here is really awesome. I'm so excited to see the final results of it. You know what? That being said, we were messing with maps earlier today. I'm going to get some maps done of this entire area, and we can kind of track the progress as we go. Let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. I'm really hoping we only need 4 maps to do this. I don't know how big the area is, but let's take a look, and we're going to need a lot more than 4. We're going to need a lot more than 4. Oh yeah, there we go. Some of the greens coming in here. How many down do we have to go? Well, it looks like it's going to be another 3x3 map, so I got to go make 5 more of these guys. Great. Well, and there we have it. That is looking pretty insane. We've got a lot of it transformed already, if you think about it, between the bridge, the beachfront. I mean, we still have to build houses and everything on top of all of this, and the particles showing through it is kind of cool looking. That is one of my favorite things about mycelium, is the fact that no matter where you put it, particles come out at the top of the block. I love that feature about it, and I kind of wish you could take it and make it do even more. That'd be kind of cool. But anyways, this is a bunch of progress done for today's episode on working on the new town, so I'm super excited about that one. Question though, for this extra island over here, we weren't planning on using it inside of the actual hide and seek game unless we fill this entire thing up and then do that. But do you have any ideas on what we can do for it? Somebody suggested like a volcano or tropical island. Let me know what ideas you have for that guy.
What? Oh.
Don't mind me over here. Just making some dirt. Awkward.
That's my thing.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
even though technically you're the one that showed me how to do that, that's my thing.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you for admitting that on camera. I'm gonna leave that in my video.
I know.
I
told people on stream too that you were the one that showed me how to use it. I gave you credit.
I was streaming earlier this week, doing some stuff over on the Mushroom Island, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're stealing Catherine's thing!" And I was like,
really?
"I showed her how to do it."
That's so funny.
So now we have you admitted to it, and it's all good. So you want to buy a vacation home?
No. Yeah, guys, chill. fWhip is the one that showed me how to use the magic dirt wand. Okay.
All right. So vacation homes, yeah.
Oh, yes. So, on stream the other day, I sent you a DM asking if I could use the almighty sword in your XP farm so I can get a lot of levels. And I used it because you let me, but now I need to actually buy a vacation house.
And we toured them all. You've all seen this before. Let's skip to the end.
Whoa.
Do you need a minute to think? I can go hang out by the fountain if you need a minute to think. You don't want to mull it over?
You know what? Here you go. Here's your stack of Diamondes. And I'm gonna process this.
Okay, you let me know whichever one you want, and I will put the sign up there for you, and you'll be all good to go.
Yay! Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Money, money, money. No, we've done that before. Not doing it again. Anyways, folks, we got another house sold there, which is absolutely awesome. Thank you all so very much for watching today's episode. If you did enjoy, click that like button down below. Subscribe if you are brand new. And I, my friends, will catch you on the fWhip side.